Any luck, Anne-Marie, with the feed? What's going on, Mr. Hans? Technical difficulties right off the rip, because why not, right? But we're up. I had to stop it and restart it twice. I don't know what was going on. Hopefully you hear me loud and clear. We do have an eBay bat if anybody wants to jump in. I forgot I had that. Aram, I'll put you on the Reds. If you grab two, you get for 10. But 2 for 10. I just want to blow through these so we can get to helmets. Got a really good series starting tonight. Probably just gonna fill what we can fill in the bat, and then we'll go to helmets. We have to randomize. Amory's gonna number them. They're not. The boxes are not numbered right now. Aram Diamondbacks. All right, cool. Han says Giants. We'll sell whatever we can sell. We're just gonna give it a few minutes. And it is what it is on the bat. I'll just eat the unsold teams. But got a new series tonight. Lots of good hits. I'll be going over pitchers. I have a headliner list. I have more pitchers than headliners. So, nice series. Real happy how it came out.
Did you get Hans on the Giants and A's?
I did. Yep, Anne Marie's going to number the boxes. She promised she's not going to leave out any numbers because, you know, she's forgetful. Aram says Seattle. White Sox and Jays for Sanger. Cool. I appreciate you guys grabbing these teams. We'll do this bat first and get it out of the way. Aram says Houston. I got you, Aram. $12.72. Who wants the final? Somebody want to buy all 12 really cheap? If somebody wants to buy all 12 of those really cheap for like $40, just so we can roll, I would do that. Here. Who wants them? All 12 of them for $30. And then we are going to go and open the bat. I'll read through the teams. We'll open the bat. B. Martin says, I'll take it. Bargain, right? Appreciate it. I listed this bat and really didn't, when I listed it, I didn't think it would be debut night for a series. As you guys know, I normally don't do anything debut on a series. So this is the last Series 8. All right, let me read through these and we'll get rolling. Aram with the Diamondbacks, Seb with the Braves, Rex with the Orioles, Jay Carr with the Red Sox, Singer with the White Sox, B. Martin with the Cubs, Aram with the Reds, B. Martin, Guardians and Rockies, Shell with the Tigers, Aram with the Astros, B. Martin with the Royals, Angels, CLs with the Dodgers, B. Martin with the Marlins, Brewers, Twins, Arab 357 with the Yankees, B. Martin with the Mets, Hans with the A's, Rex with the Phillies, B. Martin with the Pirates, Rex with the Padres, Hans with the Giants, Aaron with the Mariners, Jay Carr with the Cardinals, B. Martin, Rays and Rangers, Sanger with the Blue Jays, and B. Martin with the Nationals. And Mr. Killer B, we're opening a bat that I had listed on eBay right now, and then we are going straight to helmets, so nothing but helmets. Emery has to number the boxes yet. So, all right, here is the bat. It is the last Series 8 bat I had, and it is $258. So let's hope we got a good one. And we're going to go over the helmet series and then break helmets the rest of the night. Let's hope we got a good bat here. I did not get any really super headlines.
Randomizing it from top to bottom.
Yep, top to bottom, left to right. Oh, this is a good name. Well, I don't have to tell you who this is because you guys all know. That's Lou Whitaker, Detroit Tigers. Nice blonde Rawlings maple Lou Whitaker bat. Nice hit. Solid player. All right, Lou Whitaker. Shell 7830. Congrats. All right, so first thing I'm going to show you guys is a headliner list. I actually posted that on Facebook and it said Mike Williams, but it's Mike Evans. And I'll show you guys some pictures, and Amory's going to come in and we're going to number in no particular order. These pictures are in no particular order. There are pictures of helmets that are not on the headliner list just because the headliner list doesn't fit them all. So we got Dak Prescott, alternate white flex, Marshall Falk, Rams flex, Justin Herbert, that's painted by Nubs, autism awareness flex, Travis Kelce, it's breakout paint by Nubs, Jalen Hurts, that is an STS flex, Josh Jacobs, Alvin Kamara, Stephon Diggs flex, there's a Drew Brees rip, Gronk Chrome flex, New England, KW3 flex, Max Crosby flex, A. Donald, Lunar flex, Bus, Steelers flex, Randy Moss, STS flex. Here's our first Killer Bees helmet. Killer Bees are going to be in our room permanently, guys, so you're going to see more of their helmets in every break. That is a Jalen Waddle. That helmet is so nice in person. Words don't do it justice. And we've got, that is a paint giveaway helmet. That's a Killer Bees Downtown Peyton Manning. So that's the paint ticket helmet. There's the other side of it. It is awesome. Josh Allen flex, Joey Burrow, STS, Joe Namath Super Bowl trophy, Randy Moss, Lunar flex, Saquon Barkley. There's a Peyton Manning paint, Trevor Lawrence flex, Dan Marino throwback flex. Where's Mike Evans? Why did Mike Evans not show up? Give me a second here. Oops. There's a Mike Evans helmet in this series I want to show you guys. Here's a Mike Evans helmet. It's going to come up on Coral Draw. This is also in the series. Mike Evans just re-signed today. The helmet is a Killer Bee custom. That's one side. The other side I think looks just as nice. It's got the pirate ships on it. So that is in the series. That helmet's in the series. I don't know why that picture didn't carry over. So all those names I just showed you and read you are on this list of headliners. There are more than that on here. There are only 6 wheel spins. They're $500 to $600. There's 5 paint tickets, 5 Brady tickets, and then only 78 helmets. It's supposed to be 80. Had a Joe Montana camo that did not arrive, and a Ravens triple sign Hall of Famer that did not arrive, and I just pulled them rather than put them in there. So placeholders. So only 78 helmets in this series. So Amory's going to come in. We're going to number the boxes. We're going to randomize 2 things. We're going to go left to right or right to left. Will be the first random, and then top to bottom or bottom to top will be the second one. So we're going to do that right now, and she is coming in. Series 2 numbering left to direction. Left to right, right to left. Can't spell.
How am I gonna do top to bottom or bottom right to left?
What do you mean? How are you going to do it?
So if
I'm going to tell you. Well, just hold on, and I'll tell you where you're going to start. So you're going to start right to left. So you're going to start over here, and you're going to work that way. Now hold on. I'm going to tell you if you're starting at the bottom or the top.
okay. Oh, baby, you gotta move. Vegas. She's so peaceful right now.
5 times. Here we go. Now you guys all know this is going to be a challenge. Top to bottom, the way we normally number them. Start at the top right
Okay.
and go down. Hold on.
Okay.
You guys can all watch Amory number them in her pajamas.
I just wrote them myself.
I'm not going to move this camera the whole time.
You're making fun of me.
You got your Valentine's Day pajamas on. Alright, I'm not going to do that the whole time. You guys can see her on the other camera.
What did I just put?
6. Jesus, Anne-Marie, that's a nice 6.
It's on the floor.
You know, I talked to a lot of people, Michael, and they kind of like the idea of numbering them on camera. And I'm like, that's cool. We'll number them on camera. So that's why we're doing it this way. It does work out that they went the way they normally go, but plus I'm out of little circles. You want me to do it?
Huh?
You want me to do it?
Yes.
Good Lord.
It's making me dizzy.
Making you dizzy? Here. Give me the marker. Give me the marker. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Dirty.
I know. Mommy, Daddy's a booger.
It's a weird 8. The bottom one's hard.
Right? Thank you.
Well, I was going to number them up there.
Make the numbers where you can actually read them. That's your D.
What's that?
66, that's your D. 2.
I forgot 70. 70. 71. I'm going to write this. Damn it. I'll show them on camera.
Just show them Bill's fuck up.
Here.
Why would you throw
I made a few mistakes. I don't know if you can see them.
Why would you throw an open marker at me?
70. I skipped 70 actually. 71. 72. And then I fucked up on 74. But there. So you guys will see
And show the dog.
No, that's all right.
She's frustrated.
We like to get started, Anne-Marie. Move out of the way. All right, that was fun. All right. So anyway, so there's a headliner list. We'll start out with just a simple pick one, get three single boxer, and we'll go from there. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Justin, you have two lids here. A bunch of eBay messages. All right.
Yeah,
All right, so
we'll eventually get it.
The price went up $1, which is $4 on a pick one get three. So I'm gonna drop the line if you're on Facebook and you're watching. And I don't know if that even came out on Facebook yet. I tried to cross stream. You're gonna want to get on YouTube. Here. All right, here we go, guys. First line. There it is. First line, first box, first series. Killer B. Remember, if you guys are tabbing, we're doing tabs like 1 week at a time. Just make sure you text me your spot so I know. The Pat Mahomes helmet in here is a Super Bowl helmet. It is a placeholder. It has not arrived. I pulled out the other placeholders, but I have to have Mahomes in a series.
Did you give them their dentist sticks?
No, don't now, because they're gonna want to go outside and all that funny stuff. I don't want to deal with any of that right now. All right, so we're here. B. Martin, Kansas City, Indy for Crazy Man.
Yeah.
M. Singer, Detroit. Pick one, get three. But we might have enough people. I wanted to get this first line done and out of the way. If we have enough people in here to do pick one, get one, I will line it that way. But let's do this one, pick one, get three, and then we probably can go to pick one, get one because there's 20-some people in here. And I have some people that aren't here that are going to be in here. They said they would be in tonight.
What did Justin G mean? I started from the bottom, now he here.
What?
Started from the bottom, now he here. I don't know what that means.
We got one to close. Tampa Bay has a sick helmet in there.
Joe Namath has a nice signature.
He does. All right, this one's closed. Yeah, some people might just take two teams, Dixon. I mean, beginning of a series, every team's hot. There's almost filler for every team. The wheel spins around the other team. Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Brian. Did we ever? No, that bat is not full yet. I messaged a bunch of guys. That bat is right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway on that bat. If we get to it, John, maybe later tonight we'll try to fill it again. We're halfway on it. I sub 3 of those bats from that series. Whew. It is hot. It was 74 degrees here today in sunny Ohio. Beautiful day.
Perfect day.
Beautiful. What series is the bat? The bat I broke on eBay was Series 8. That bat is Series 9. That's the current series that they have, Joseph. I'm going to be ordering stuff from Hit Parade probably closer to the end of the week. We're going to focus on this series of helmets the first few nights, Monday and Wednesday, maybe Friday this week. But I do plan on getting some more Hit Parade stuff into break. Let me get my payment square here. I know I got a couple. Singer, Craze, Hans, Killer, Martin, Craze. And we'll random this. And we're going to try to do pick one, get one next. We should do pick one, get one, 2 boxers. That's the best thing ever. The first time, it figures the first time we try to change up our numbering thing, it goes the normal way.
I know, right?
Yeah. It's worth a try. We'll do it again next time. I need to get one of them big markers.
Yeah.
Lid 1. Hey Brad, how's it going? The Brady Flex in this series is a salute to service. If you win it and you want a regular Brady, I do have a regular Brady here to exchange it out. The paint helmet is a Killer Bee Peyton Manning. I can't imagine you'd want to trade that out. But if you did, I mean, we do have availability to do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are you, Amber? What are you talking
I
about?
gotta move these back.
Whatever. I brought them to show them. Those are the 2 giveaway helmets.
Where's my little back mark? Who took it again?
Emery, you know the last 48 hours have been a nightmare trying to get this series together.
Yeah, but you always steal my shit.
You should get up earlier and find it.
I didn't know that it would be missing yet again.
Come on, woman.
Don't woman me.
Don't give me no lip, woman. Emery
I'll give
fell.
you some shit.
Emery fell for my joke today. All right.
Which was stupid.
It wasn't stupid.
I want a green marker.
You want? You know what they say. Here, take them all. I mean, who want?
Because even my green marker is missing.
It's a killer series. It is. It is. We got a lot of good stuff in here. We're working the Killer Bee guys. We're gonna be working with them and getting more of their helmets. And right now, I'm getting you guys know I have a ton of inventory here, so we have to work through inventory. But I see a future of having 6 or 7 of their helmets in the series, every series. I just have to get through a lot of the stuff that's here in inventory, and they're slowly be not phasing out other painters, but definitely going to primarily have Killer Bee stuff in here. These are the first Killer Bee helmets I've actually touched and handled, and they are beyond awesome, guys. You guys are going to love them. Some of you guys already have their stuff.
Oh yeah, they're beautiful. I don't think I have a chair anymore.
Is a dog in your chair? The dog's in the chair. So
she got pissed off at you because you kicked her out of her spot on the floor.
I'm actually, as of right now, I actually texted him earlier. I'm gonna start building the next series on the paint stuff now. So we're gonna start getting stuff in. So if you guys want certain stuff, certain players on painted helmets, now is a great time to message me and let me know. You know, like you really want to chase after a certain player or whatever. Message now and let me know, because there is, listen, they're high demand helmets, and
Killer Bee, we're happy to have you as part of the band fam.
they're so they're not like overnight. I can't just say, hey, I need this helmet.
Thanks, Brad.
And then have it in my hands in a week or two. So there is a time period of getting their stuff. All right, I'm going to scroll through these numbers kind of slow so you guys can see all 78 numbers represented in this random. And then the next lid's going to be pick one, get one. So
What did your brother say?
he organized all them drawers today. Wham, bam, thank you, fam. All right, there we go. 78. It's supposed to be 80.
For any of you that don't know what BAM means, it's Bill and Anne-Marie. Some of the newer people. I was going to have you put it in that
You
second
find
shelf.
the weirdest time to hand me stuff. 78 entries, lid 1. Lid 1. Let's get rolling, folks. 6 times. I keep that camera up there, but it kind of blocks the view. But I guess I can see enough of it, right? Yeah. 1. Mr. Magnets in the house. 2.
Hey,
3,
Magnet.
4, 5, 6. Box 59 is going to be our first box. ZKPOKP is your code. Box 59. Four box. I hear. Hey, 4 box. Pick one, get one. I hear you. She's lost. If it's Waddle, I quit.
I lost what?
He said if it's Waddle, he quits.
Oh. Well, I'm still, even though I can't find green. Don't make fun of them.
What are you drawing?
It's broccoli.
What the fuck? Anne-Marie, your art talent is terrible. Where's this camera? Okay, do you want this? Oh, because I moved it.
Yeah, you did move it. Quit moving it.
Yeah, right, Maggie. Just make a heart. Give up the shamrocks.
Okay.
Hey, Wendy's is gonna have a new Frosty. Orange dreamsicle. What's your Jesus, Anne-Marie? Let's start out with it. Let's start out with something good. Oh, well, let's start out with something good.
You said it.
Wow. Well,
Here.
We'll start out with something good. That is going to Brian Wilson.
Congrats, Brian.
Merino throwback flex. Absolutely beautiful helmet. Nice way to start for you. Magnet's probably like mad.
Flex.
He's a Dolphins guy. Actually, we got a bunch of Dolphin fans.
So congrats.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, that's probably one I'm going to want you to paint. Nice hit. Nice way to start it out.
It is a nice lid.
Dan Marino, 59. Could be a lot of headliners come out because it's a lot of headliners. Nice start out. We got to take one off the list right away. Listen, half the helmets in the series can be on the list, or are on the list, really. It's only 78, and I think there's close to 30 right here. So there's going to be a lot of headliners. So we're going to try pick one, get one single box. No, let's do this. We got 25 in here. Let's make a 2 box. Pick one, get one. Let's try that. Can you say Waddle as a team? You can. We're going to try 2 boxers, guys. We have a lot of people in here. So Big Martin, Justin, he beats you. Las Vegas, you got it, Hans. Tampa, Chuck. Mike Widows. Hey, Mike, what's going on? How you been? Dolphins with Miami. Bucks taking Darren Fine with the Chargers. Darren Fine. Dixon with San Francisco. Crazy Man with the Jets. Scott, what's going on, Mr. Kraus? Mark Brown, Denver. And listen, the beginning of a series is overwhelming. There's so many headliners. You guys are going to forget headliners. Detroit is taken. Killer Bee, the Rams. Yeah, the Rams. Trevor Lawrence flexes out there. There's Cincinnati's got multiple hits. Dallas has that Aikman paint and the Dak flex. Houston, I don't know what's in there for Houston. Indy has the Peyton Manning. Is out there. The Peyton Manning paint. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think we only have 4 to close.
You gotta give Mike a...
Craig says Indy. I will, Emery. He just beat you, Magnet. Saints have that Drew Brees painted. It's a Purdue Saints helmet. Buffalo's got a Josh Allen flex. There are a ton of good hits in here. The worst helmet in here is Justin Fields. And that it is what it is. You guys know inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1 to close. Chicago. Oh yeah. There's.
Did you trade the okay.
Clue. Change Chicago to Dallas. I gotcha. All right, we are closed.
But you got the Rams for Jags, right?
He wants to trade the Rams to Jags. Yes, I'll get it. Oops. I know Justin's gonna tell me that because Justin wants to hit the Rams on the Oh yeah, I got a nice T-Law flex. The only thing I'm short, and I'm straightforward with you guys. There's no C.J. Stroud in this series, and it's just because there's none to be had for me right now. I don't shop the secondary market, so right now there's no C.J. Strouds for me to be had. So C.J. Stroud is not in the series. But I try to keep you guys up on most of the stuff. If there's a player that I normally have in a series that I don't have in for one reason or another, like Megatron or something like that, I tell you guys they ain't in there. Yeah, Barry Sanders. I like to get a Stroud for next series. I'll get with you probably tomorrow, Brian, and I want to come up with like 3 to start the process and then see what you guys got too. I try to get the headliners. We have certain fan bases that are in here religiously, and so I always want to make sure that they have good helmets to chase after as well as all the big names. So thank you guys. I'll clear payments in a second. Yeah, so there you go. I need a Stroud, so that'll be come on. I have a Dion Colorado. It's a Speed Authentic. I don't know if I want to maybe get some kind of paint put on there. I have a couple big Dion fans in the room that I'm probably going to ask their thoughts on that. Maybe we could do some kind of coach. It's not a flex, though. It's just a regular, but that's all right. I think Dixon's a big Dion fan. Dixon's 6, you're in here, right? Garrett Wilson, F7. Yeah, I can get you Magnet and Killer. I'll get you guys custom set up. You guys. B. Martin just beat you, Justin. He just beat you. You're right under him. The Magnet. Josh Scoggins is his name. The Magnet. The hits come to him. All right. I don't see any trades. King of the double ups. Man, the other night, dude, the double ups are off the hook in this room. The just about everything was a double up. That B. Martin dude beat you. All right, lid 2-3. Who's going to Chicago Sports Spectacular? I think I'm going to go. For the Friday. Maybe the Friday and the Saturday, but the Friday probably.
Keep my pants up.
7 and 36 is your number. There's your code SISWXX. 7 and 36.
All right, we'll do 7 first.
All right, well, let me get the numbers taken off the board.
Is she disgruntled again? I'm going back to hearts. I don't want to screw up
Hold on, I
the
gotta
Magnets
get the camera switch.
UPS guy.
Let's open that Evans.
The hearts are much easier. All right, right
The
in.
dog is like, rah, rah. She's all disgruntled.
Chewbacca. Oh, okay. Good luck, everybody.
Whoa, that's a nice little hit there.
There you go.
That is your Calvin Johnson Megatron fade.
Oh, that's pretty. The fade. I like the fades. I prefer the painted more than
Big
anything,
ink
but
too. Big ink. Nice hit, Mr. Mike Widows.
Congrats, Mike.
Mike, you need to make sure you text me an updated address because it's been a little bit. So, all right, let's see number 36.
Oh, that's right. There's
36.
2. You know, you got to remember, I'm in menopause. I have a short-term memory. None. 36.
36. Show us another good one.
Let's see. Ay, crap.
Oh yeah, she has no filter, Killer B.
I don't.
You got to win 5 tickets. That's the ticket helmet, Magnet. That's the paint ticket helmet.
Okay.
Let's show us something good. I put Mike Widow's name down there instead of Megatron. Put box 7 was Mike Widow's. Keep them coming.
We have a Mike Widow's helmet.
Yeah. And Mike Widows was in box 7. Plays for the Lions. Hailing from Ohio. Give it 3 taps of happiness.
Good luck, everybody.
Oh. Let's just keep them coming like this, Anne Marie.
I like this one.
It's Darren Fine.
Congrats, Darren.
Magnet is broken. That was probably the helmet you were most wanting to get, maybe. Herbie.
Hancock.
Not Herbie. Don't dance, Anne Marie. don't dance. Please. Please don't dance. Jesus, Anne Marie just started breaking out in dance. She said Hancock.
I like the face mask on it.
Yeah, everything's painted on that. That helmet's nice. All right, 7 and 36. Wow. Let's just break them all tonight, fellas. Megatron Fade, 36 Herbie. Autism. Sweet. Oh, I didn't keep this, did I? 1.
Probably not.
1. What was the first helmet? Miami? 1. Herbie Autism is in there. I don't know if I put the Gronk on this list or the Megatron. I did put Megatron on there. Hey, we're starting out hot. Let's do the same break. As long as the headliners are coming, let's just keep filling boxes. Yeah, congrats, Darren. I know that you'll cherish that helmet. We will not see that one for sale. That's for sure. Crazy Man, KC. Justin, Tampa Bay. Tampa Raiders for Dixon.
Still didn't get Mike Widow's on a list.
Anne-Marie, I will. I'll probably replenish some headliners after tonight, whatever we break. And Singers, Saints. Because we got a lot of headliners in this series. The Magnet. Mike Widow says, give me Cleveland. Erica, Chargers. Detroit. Scott, Steelers. Killer B, Jags. Alright, where are we at? Alright, Buffalo is still good. Dallas has killer hits. Oh, there's a lot of good teams left. Good Lord. Don't forget that Philadelphia helmet that's in there. That's a sick helmet. Magnet says Minnesota. Yeah, Moss is in there. On a flax, Buffalo. Burrow. There's a Jamar Chase in there too. You guys know there's a Jamar in every series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 to close. You got that painted Peyton Manning out there. You got that Jalen Hurts painted flex. There's a San Francisco that Chase Young painted. The Rams have Aaron Donald flex. The Jets have the Joe Namath trophy. Jets. It's right there. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 2. We can do 4 fillers at 56. 4 fillers, 56 each. Top 2 pick. Yes, I will move you to San Francisco. There's a filler to close it. Not a problem. John, Justin, and Michael Singer are in on the filler and Magnet, and we're closed. Here's the four, just so you guys can see. John, Justin, Sanger, Magnet.
You're trying to sing it. Did he win?
He did sing it. You didn't sing his song, Anne Marie.
Ooh, Darren, you're so fun. You're so fun. You blow my mind. Hey, Darren.
There's your song. Oh, sorry, Erica. Mr. Matthew, that helmet, yeah, came out quick. We pulled 3 headliners, 3 boxes and 3 headliners. But I'll replenish. Matter of fact, there were more pictured headliners than there were room on the list. This series has over 40 headliner helmets. Over 40. Probably could give you 50, to be honest with you. All right, Sanger and Magnet, you guys get to pick your teams. John will get the first random. Justin, you'll get what's left. Justin, you either win or lose. It's kind of your thing. Sanger and the Magnet. Singer says the Jets. They're still good teams. I mean, the Colts have it painted. You got Jalen Hurts. That's a not a cheap helmet. That's a salute to service flex painted helmet. The Philadelphia connection. Quite a few teams have 2 headliner helmets out. Quite a few of them do. And they're still, the wheel spins aren't nothing to shake a stick at. I think there's, I believe 6 wheel spins. Right, Craig? 6? I don't know if Craig's watching. I believe 6. And they're all going to be either $500 or $600. I'm just going to populate the wheel with 8 spots, 4 of each. All right, there we go. I'm going to just type this instead of copy and pasting. It's a little quicker when there's so many spots. The Magnet. You guys got fillers, that's why they're not auto pop. Chicago. There's and also listen, there's several flexes in the series that are not headliners, that are not listed as headliners. So there's gonna be quite a few flexes come out that aren't headliners. Maybe at some point we'll make them headliners. I don't know. All right. John is taking Chicago. And that means, oops. No, don't do that. Brady Lunar Tampa. You know, you could have Killer Bees rip that for you. I know Brady Tampa stuff took a big hit. But it's still Tom Brady. He still charges $3,000 a sig. All right, let's do this, fellas. We'll stick with pick one, get one, 2 boxers as long as we can. Come on, pick them all. See that? Yep. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 12 and 17 are the box numbers. Code is XPZVLS. 12 and 17, Anne Marie. Chargers for Rams or Seattle for Rams? Nope. I actually texted or emailed their company. I don't know what's going on. I'm wondering if they're getting bought out by Fanatics, is what I'm wondering, because...
Who?
Jersey Source. 12 and 17.
Son of a beeswax.
I just need to call. I'm going to be doing some driving tomorrow. Maybe I might just call them.
Where are you going?
Norwalk.
Oh.
I know.
What?
Everybody's getting bought by Fanatics. Well, I thought maybe he might have left the company. But, listen, let me tell you guys something. Fanatics has bought break rooms. They're buying break rooms. They're basically paying guys to do breaks for them. They're finding successful break rooms, and they're saying, would you like to do your breaks for us? Where we supply you with everything. And I'm going to tell you, believe me, I know. And there's a reason I know. They want to own everything. Fanatics.com. You have a successful break room, they'll buy you out, they'll supply all your inventory, and they'll just have you do the breaks on their page. No, we don't want that. Oh! Did that trade not happen, or did it happen? It didn't happen. Justin G. Right. I would never sell out to them. There's no amount of money.
Have they contacted you?
Yes. There's no amount of money that I would work for them and do breaks for them. Sorry. That's a Ladainian Tomlinson. Jimmy, what's up? They ain't buying Killer Bees. I tell you, they ain't buying BAM Sports either. I'm not working for anybody. If I don't work for somebody, I'll go run service departments again. 2 Chargers gone. Yes.
What number?
17. It's right there. They're in number order. She looks around. She looks around like, where's this helmet? I'm like, they're really.
I get discombobulated. Okay.
I just can't. They're bad for the hobby. They'd have to write a big check. It'd have to have a lot of zeros. But I don't think I would do it. Because I don't want to work for a company like that.
No.
I spent 30 years working. I don't want to really work for anybody anymore.
And then they would rule the roost on how we do it.
Right. They tell you everything, how you do it. It's just 7 zeros, BAM sells. Well, that's a possibility. The thing is, I would have to work for them.
Everybody.
Man, we're pulling some good stuff tonight, fellas.
STS. Patriot.
Wow. How about that? What did we broke? 5 helmets and 4 headliners. Randy Moss. Still, the Gronk is the sickest New England helmet I've had in a long time. That matches that Brady up there. Real nice. Hey, that's the B. Martin show. Congrats, B. Martin and Justin G.
Congrats, guys.
12 and 17.
Even though B. Martin's mean to me.
B. Martin.
I don't know why I'm so pickable.
I'd sell my company for the right money, but I wouldn't want to work for them. That's the problem.
I ain't working for him.
Nice one. Oh, I didn't change the camera. New England. I wasn't planning on keeping numbers on this series, but we will. So 2 nice hits. How many people do we have in the room? We have enough. We'll do another one of those. We're gonna try another 2-boxer. The headliners are coming. If we didn't do that 2-boxer, that Randy Moss wouldn't have hit right there. Boom. The line drops are phenomenal. Chuck B. Crazy Man, Kansas City. Minnesota, Erica. Another Moss out there. Tampa Bay taken, Chiefs taken, Bucks taken, Steelers. Tampa Raiders for Dixon. Philly for Justin. Magnet, New England. Miami. Crazy Man, Indy. Philly. No, we don't want it to slow down, brother. It's gonna go. Magnet Saints. Mike Widow's the Natty. Mr. Schwark, how are you? I took the Kodiak out for a ride today. I was so happy. Truck ride's so good. No, pick one, get one. Oh, it's pick one, get one. Didn't I copy the... Damn it. Did I put the wrong line in? Yep. I didn't know what I did. I copied this line, and I swear to God, I went over here and hit copy paste, but apparently it didn't take. It did here. Look, it's not there. It's wrong there too. Widow's got Natty. Buffalo's good. Chicago's good. Denver's good. Dallas is good. Detroit's good. Jaguars are good. Rams are good. Jets are good. 49ers are good. There's a lot of good teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 to close. We can do a filler. We can do a filler if you guys want. It'd be an 8-spotter. 50, 19, and then Magnet says Niners. What's a filler? Filler should be 29, and 29 is 58. 58. All right, so let's do a filler. 4 spots. 29 and 29 is 60 minus 2 is 58 per top 2 pick. Bottom 2 draft. Justin, Killer B, you want a filler? Sanger and John, we're full. Closed. I'm hoping I don't mess up on my line numbers tonight because, you know, I did raise the price $1, and, you know, I didn't. You know, we've been doing the old amount so long. And so my math could screw up, but I appreciate you guys being forgiving. Now the line drop, lid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lid 6, 7. Let's break about 20 headliners tonight. Like I said, I can replenish that list. I may replenish it here before we even break any more helmets. Or, well, I'll replenish it after these hits. I got a couple I can put up there. Justin and Michael. Are picking. John, you'll get to pick the filler, and Killer B will get what's left. Justin says the Rams. Michael? Justin Giller. I'll fix it. Man, that washing machine is killing it in there. The Jets. So just to give you guys a heads up, so think about the teams that weren't taken. So we filled this grid. They have 2 flexes. One's a Josh Allen. They have an Urlacher alternate flex. They have John Elway, Barry Sanders Chrome, Trevor Lawrence flex, Saquon flex, KW3 flex. So just there's a ton of good shit in this series. I'm just so happy how this series built. All right, Mike Widow's at the top, Chuck B at the bottom. Seven times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Eric on top, Scott Krause on the bottom. That's Justin G. I spelled it wrong. Dixon, Praise, Filler, Chicago. Wow, both filler teams are power. Here, let me do something. Check this out. I'm gonna slowly replenish these for you guys. Aid Hutchinson slap. What else do I got in there? Hold on a second. There. I'll add more. I'll add more as we go, because I mean there's a lot. There's quite a few flexes that aren't even listed in the series. Chicago is they got the Urlacher. Is that who you're taking, John? Killer Bees will get. Where's the other one? Killer Bees. Yeah, yeah. The Jags had T-Law. So I think I could put 40 headliners up if I had to right this moment. All right, trade deadline. Let's get to. I think I got to put one more up there. Just got to think about it or look at the list and remember. This is 6-7, right? Yeah, 6-7.
I have to say,
What?
I'm so proud of you.
Why?
You haven't done your loins in a long time.
43.
His Vegas just sprawled out on the
43
screen.
and 22.
Oh no,
You can't see her.
Okay.
There's your code SVUZCZ. 43 and 22. 43
Okay.
and double deuce.
I hate this corner.
I know. Some boxes are hard to get to. Palomalo's a given.
I don't want to screw up Magnet's UPS driver.
Oh, what's it? You always say.
Because you
You
do
make
it all
fun
the
of me.
time. Do I open this end first?
You forgot how to open the boxes? Are you serious?
Well, it's been a few minutes.
Are you serious right now?
I was serious. My mind went blank.
Well, I don't think a lot of hard work.
Good luck. Don't bite me, Billy.
Oh, I like this helmet.
Is that DK?
That is DK. Huge ink. Great sig on this helmet for DK. On the throwback speed, that's going the Magnets. Finally on the Magnets on the board.
Congrats, Magnet.
Big, strong sig on that helmet. It's our best Seattle.
And what did you say, double deuce?
That's funny, Bill Schwartz. If I say this, you'll tell me if you remember the moment you heard it. Are you kidding me right now? Bill Schwartz might remember when that was said, and we were scared at that particular moment.
Was that Bertie Marino?
No. Let's see if Billy remembers. I think he was in the backdoor meeting or the backroom meeting when that happened.
Was that what's his name? He was across the street.
Remember the guy that was attacked for me and he took all the steroids and we had to get rid of him?
Oh.
We were all afraid to let him go.
He was huge.
They were like, I won't say his name, but we said, we're going to have to let you go. And he steps back and he goes, you kidding me right now? And we're all like, oh, fuck.
What was he, a wrestler or something?
He was an arm wrestler.
He was huge.
Like competitive arm wrestler. You remember that, Bill Schwartz? Were you in that meeting? I know Ryan was in there and the head of security was in there. That was the only guy I've ever had to let go that I really was scared that I might die.
Good luck, everybody. And didn't he threaten you after that?
He did. Wow. Double throwback day. Billy might not be in here right now.
I remember meeting him, and it was funny because he came here with one of those little tiny cars.
Smart car.
Smart.
Hey, magnet with a double up.
Oh my God, we were just talking about double ups.
And two nice throwback speeds.
Congrats, Magnet. Can you write his name? That dude was huge.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Bill might not be in here. He might have already. More firewood. At least those are solid. Solid fillers, right? 43 and 22. 43 was DK throwback. 22 was Eddie George throwback. Oilers. I like getting Oiler lids, but they're tough. They're getting tougher and tougher to get. Those aren't on any list, so. Oops. We do have a bat. If anybody wants to break a bat, I do have a bat that's open. I don't want to mess with my feng shui with helmets right now, but we're going to keep it up.
Well, we have that bat that's partially...
I do have a bat that's half open. If anybody wants to get into a bat break, let me know. I can let you know what teams are there. The magnet with the Chiefs. Erica with Buffalo. Buffalo has two nice flexes. Justin with Philly. I can't spell Justin quick on the computer, sorry. Magnet Chiefs, you got him. KC. Mike Widows, the Natty. You can't get your name? We're going to do a filler in a second. Hang out, Mr. Stenger. We're going to do a filler, brother. I almost just typed your name.
What was he doing? He was spending the whole time on his cell phone, and what else?
He couldn't fix anything. That's what he was doing. Every sprinter he fixed came back.
Yeah, he was a diesel mechanic.
Yep. Good night, Mr. Killer Bees.
Good night, Killer.
Thanks for stopping in. I will be in contact with you to start the process for next series. You heard the names I mentioned, so you kind of already know. Barry, oh, you can't win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might be out of steam. Cubs on bat. I'll look. I can't remember where it's at. There it is. Cubs are open. I didn't plan a lot on this tonight because I knew it was going to be debut night at that point, and I said, well, you know how that goes with helmets. Jeanette, what's up, Jeanette? How are you? Raiders are open. Rams, good. Saints got that sick Drew Brees.
Hey, Nettie.
Training there. Oh, Mike Evans. Nobody's on Mike Evans right now. Dodgers on the back. I gotta find it. I need to move it closer here. I'm gonna put it here. The magnet.
Do you remember who you had these going to?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Brad White with Raiders. Magnet with Saints. Chuck B, you want Tampa on the? Oh, Chuck B, you want Tampa on the two boxer. The magnet, New Orleans. Brad White with the Rams. Dude, I'm just gonna say Max Crosby. You could probably put some killer ink on a Max Crosby helmet because that guy's all tatted up and he's just a baller. We might fill the bat tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 2 to fill the bat. 2 fill. Hey, we might break a bat on debut night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 6 to close the helmet. We're gonna after this. We're probably gonna switch to pick one, get 3 single boxes. But you got good hits here. You got that Troy Aikman painted, John Elway throwback speed, Barry Sanders chrome flex, Trevor Lawrence flex, Aaron Donald flex, Randy Moss flex, Saquon flex, Namath trophy, Chase Young painted. You got a flex KW3 Seattle too. Those are all in there. All headliners that are in there. Blue Jays on bat. If you guys want to send for the bat, go ahead. So whoever's in the bat, I think everybody's in here except for Soda, and I'll text him. Crazy Man says Denver. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4 to close the helmet. You guys want to do an 8-spot filler on the helmet? How much was it? How much is it? 58. 58. There, that'll close the helmet. If we can fill that, that'll get some guys in at a lower price, which is always a good deal. 2, Erica. 3, Justin G. 4, Jeanette. 5. Jeanette, didn't you have a wrench? I swear Jeanette had a wrench before. And who else didn't have a wrench? Mike Widows didn't have a wrench. The reason I give you wrenches is twofold. It's so your posts always come up. So if you type something like boys for Cowboys, which nobody's on Dallas. Dallas has got that Troy Aikman paint and the Dak Prescott alternate white flex. Dixon, we're close. 2 to close the filler on this baby. No tickets, no spins, no tickets. Got you. Thanks, Crazy Man. Man, what's up with cryptocurrency? I'm not complaining. There are some good teams out there. Even the bad teams are good. You know, if you want to chase tickets, you can just take Arizona. So, I don't have to tell you that. Arizona has tickets. Two to close or one full? Either way, 2 to close or one full spot. No, I am all out of Kurt Warner's. Arizona has at least 2 tickets, and I don't know if they're spin tickets or Brady tickets or paint tickets. I don't know. I told Craig at least 2 Arizona tickets. So I can guarantee you Arizona has 2 tickets. At least 2. I don't have any Arizona Cardinal helmets here. Fitz hasn't signed again for a while. I actually wanted to get a Fitz painted, you know, but he hasn't been signing again. So his stuff's kind of dried up. I told guys, listen, Fitz helmets were down. You could get a Fitz helmet for $300 or $400. Not anymore. His stuff dried up. Some of these guys, they don't sign forever, and then they sign, and they sign a lot for whatever reason, and then they go away, and then you don't see their stuff anymore. Fitz is one of them. Bruce Smith is another one. Bruce Smith did like 2 signings back to back. A bunch of his shit hit the market, and now it's all pretty much disappeared. So you can't get it. Yeah, Julio Jones says he hasn't been signing at all. So that's, you got to kind of watch some of these guys like that. They'll get in kicks where they'll do a bunch of signings and then they just dry up, and then you can't get their stuff. So that's the tough thing about some of these guys in the, unfortunately, the market on Facebook and stuff. There's so much clueless shit going on there, guys. So many guys just don't, they sell stuff and they don't even know the price and what they should sell it for. They don't know how often guys sign or how often they don't sign and stuff like that. So, yeah, we had some nice fixes when he was signing, because our guys were getting them. In demand had them a lot. It's just now none of my suppliers have Larry Fitzgerald in stock. Probably get Kyler Murray for maybe next series. I haven't had Kyler in a while, so we'll get a nice Kyler flex or something to get Arizona, because they've been ticket heavy for a while. But there's just certain players you just got to think about that. You know, they sign, there's a shitload of stuff out there, and then it dries up, you know. Rondé Barber, he's another guy. A lot of guys don't think about him. He's a Hall of Famer. He's a stud player. That guy rarely signs. Rarely. So when you see Rondé Barber, if you're a Tampa Bay fan or cornerback fan or Barber Brother fan, grab it, because who knows when he's going to sign again. We got 2 fillers to close. Filler. What, how much is it? 59 per? 58 per. 58 per. We cracked some heat tonight, but I've already replenished the names. And I know the names weren't as good as the first level headliners, but we did. We put Urlacher on that chrome or that flex. There's other ones too. I am leaving hidden stuff. I am going to leave a few helmets hidden in the series. If they come out, they come out. But I want to try to have some surprises pop up. There's some flexes in there, stuff like that. He did, Dixon. Dixon's like, I was busy. One to close this filler. Scott K to close. Thanks, Scott. All right, I'm arranging this while you guys are sending, and this break is full. We're going to go to pick one, get 3 single boxes next. And maybe, you know, it's going to be an ebb and flow kind of night. We'll see how it goes. We'll look at that bat, too, after this and see how close we are to getting it full. Dixon, John, Mike, and Scott are all going to get to pick their team. Justin G, you get first round draft pick. Dixon has been with me since the beginning. He's been breaking with me for many years, Mr. Dixon. I need to go through the archives one of these days, earlier breaks. Damn it, that accessible. All right, there you go. Dixon's picking. Send away, fellas. He's definitely OG in our room. We got a lot of guys that have broke with us for their duration, and I'm proud of that, because a lot of rooms, they don't have that, you know. We got guys that have stuck with us through good and through bad. He gave you a filler one. John B says Jets. Next up, Mike Widows. boo, boo, Chicago. And Scott says the Niners. All right, let's do this deed here. Oops. And it ain't 9. Dixon 6 filler spot is on top. So, hey, look at that. Talk about Arizona having tickets. They're officially a filler. Wow. Filler on the top, filler on the bottom. Oops. All right. Yeah, they were breakers. Justin. Justin, then Jeanette. Justin G. Green teams. There's good teams down there. Oh, John B., I remember that helmet. I remember that. It is crazy. We're blessed that our group has stayed strong. Justin, are you here, Justin? Justin, talk to me, Justin. Did you buy that helmet, John? Oh yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought you had, because I remember that helmet in a series. Oh yeah, Magnet. That helmet that he won is awesome. You would love that helmet. I might still be able to find pictures of it. It was painted by Jason Livery. Is one of the first painted Oh, you got a Terry Bradshaw Super Bowl trophy. That's right. That helmet is so nice. Justin, Earth to Justin. Justin G. Where you at, Justin? Hello. I'm about to skip ya. About to go to Jeanette. It is. It is a Merino Flex. The Creep Killer. Who's the Creep Killer? Scott, if you send me pictures, I can forward them. You'll have to text them to me though. Yeah, text them to me and I'll get them to him. Scott is a Steelers fan. Justin G. Jeanette. Oh yeah, cool. I appreciate that. We're ultimately going. Go ahead, Jeanette. Pick. I texted Justin. He hasn't answered. He hasn't replied. I don't know if his phone died, battery, or what. But Jeanette picked Arizona. I got a feeling who he would pick, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to see if it works out. Next up is Brad White, then Erica. Brad, you are up, Mr. Brad. Who's the creep killer? Your pick. Anne Marie, team in green. Any team in green. Justin has left the building. Brad says the Jags. All right. Next up is the person who's picking last that normally wouldn't get to pick. Erica. Houston.
What are you Anne-Marieing me for?
What's time? Well, he'd probably be Justin ticket hunts, so that's not necessarily a bad thing, I guess. Yeah, he does. He does like tickets, so he would have probably taken one of those two. You're probably right. This is break 8 and 9. Not No, did I just do that? I gotta put it back. I hit cut instead of copy. Alright.
I hope I don't have to move her.
Well, she's out cold.
I know.
She's barely in the camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 26 and 9. You don't. UGVNEA.
Just her butt. Figgy got a big old butt. Oh yeah.
Send me a text, Creep Killer. Amory, you're gonna get 26 and 9. And if you have, we can talk. If you need to figure out a way to do pay, I can help you with that too. Because I can sell you brake credit through eBay.
I might need this list.
Amory, there's only 2 helmets on top of it. Just lift the top 2 off.
There's one on top of it.
It's a struggle.
Fight me. I hear you, you stupid dryer.
Yeah, shoot me a text. If you want to get in brakes, I can set up for you to buy a brake credit, like, and you can pay me like how you would pay for eBay, and then we keep track. So I can definitely do that. Soon my website you'll be able to buy brake credit in the website.
Yeah, Matt was wanting to know when you want him to come over. Good luck, everybody.
We put some. Oh. Mike Widows.
You won twice tonight.
That's a twofer, Mr. Mikey. Nice Erlacher. Yeah, I actually like the helmet a lot. It really pops. Erlacher, such a beast. My supplier has a few more of those, and I think I might grab them for future breaks because I really like that helmet.
Congrats, Mike. I mean...
Oh, now you said your name, I know. Crew Killer. I totally know who you are. I gotta give you a wrench.
And Jeanette.
I did already. Yeah, that's a nice. I added that as a headliner.
And what was the other number?
Number 9.
Can none of them be on the bottom? I mean,
Move that one down now to the bottom row. There you go. No, put it on top of 11. Because 10's gone, and now 9's gone. So I want to clear your calendar spot out.
Thank you.
Oh, I could get one of those painted. Right. No, Erlacher's going to be one of them. I still don't think Fields is going anywhere because there's no... I just don't think they can get too much for the pick. And I think there's teams that are skeptical about Caleb Williams. That would definitely be one to get a nice little paint
Bill,
job
we
on.
need to get that freaking dryer fixed. It's just the
Show us some fire.
Good luck, everybody. Ooh.
I'm telling you guys, if we didn't do a 2-boxer right here, this helmet wouldn't have came out. We should just keep doing 2-boxers because we are pulling the heat tonight.
Here you go.
Mr. Magnet. You think they're going to take Caleb? It's a mistake. that dude's going to be a bust. That's a nice Purdue rip. Came out real nice. It's a speed, not a flex, but it's a good looking helmet.
It is a pretty helmet.
But so Drew Brees, I'm gonna have Killer Bees do a Drew Brees for us in the future.
I like
the
visor.
Yeah. I wish I had a gold. I don't have any gold chrome visors. That helmet with the gold.
Tell, though. It looks
I know, but that helmet with a gold chrome visor would pop. 2 nice hits again. Widows and Magnet. Let's fill them in. 26 and 9.
When are you ordering more? Well, you just found
I'm not getting any more
visors. You're not?
No.
Why? Come.
The place that I got them from, it's just the price is just crazy now because of shipping, and it's just you can't. I'm not. Hey, Drew Brees was in box 9. The problem with Drew Brees or Justin Fields' stats is they have no offensive line, and they know they have no offensive line. It doesn't matter who they put behind that offensive line. Their stats are going to be garbage because they're going to be playing from behind, and the team is just going to unfurl the rush. So it doesn't matter who they have. It's just going to keep up the same stuff, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I seen that one. All right. Do you guys want to try another 2-boxer? Or you want to do a 1-boxer? Chime in real quick. 2-boxer, 1-boxer. 2-boxers have brought Breeze out of the house, Eddie George, Randy Moss, STS Flex, Justin Herbert. Those all came out because we were doing 2-boxers. Otherwise, they wouldn't have came out. I don't think Fields is getting traded because the Bears can get a lot of value, and I think they see the upside. Justin Fields, the second half of the season, played fairly well. Nobody's coming. I'm going to try a 2-boxer. I hope he don't end up with Pittsburgh because I like the kid. He's a baller. He can play football. He can read defenses. He is a baller. And I don't want to see him in Pittsburgh. Yeah, Falcons. The thing is, they can get 3 number 1 picks or they can get no number 1 picks. And that's the trade-off. Mike's hot. Mike's going to stay hot. Well, the reason that they are getting offers for him, but they know that Chicago is dumb. I mean, their draft picks are showing it. I think we're going to make this a 1-box. All right, I'm going to make this a 1-box, guys, because there's no prayer of it filling. All right. Yeah, 12 bucks. I'm in. I know. I just realized I fat fingered that. So they're getting offers for him, but why would any team offer more than that? Because they know Chicago's desperate. They either have to trade him, but they can't say they're going to trade him because if they do that, it's going to drive the value down. So Chicago's got to play close to the vest. They do deserve Caleb the way they do. They didn't put anybody in front of Justin Fields for 3 years. The kid ran for his life for 3 years. One of the most sacked quarterbacks in the league. And no receivers. Let their best running back leave. And they wonder why their offense is no good. You know? It's like you don't go out and get a couple offensive linemen. You think you have your franchise quarterback and you give him no weapons. I mean, the weapon they gave him was more from the Panthers. Right. If they get 3 first-round picks for number 1 overall, they're going to take it. They are. Moore is good, but when he's your best player, and Justin Fields is literally has, if you go on, what's the website? The stats website. Justin Fields' pocket presence time, which is time for protection to break down, is under 2 seconds. Okay, so no quarterback can have under 2 seconds in the pocket to throw because they weren't blitzing him. They were blitzing Fields. They were just letting the backup throw to the other team because the backup sucked. They know that they could pressure Fields. Why did Fields come back and look decent? If you look at his stats when he came back from injury were much better. They couldn't hold the lead in the fourth quarter because their defense couldn't do it. They have to get a line. Doesn't matter who they put back there. They put Tom Brady back there. The dude would fail. No quarterback can succeed under that pressure. None. None of them can. The thing is, the media, the narrative, no, the bat, let's look at it. The bat is got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, the bat's only got 1. If somebody grabs the bat, we'll break it. The only one that hasn't paid, I believe, is Soda, and I'll text him tomorrow. The media puts out so many bad narratives. Like, listen, I didn't get on the Flacco train. I knew damn well Joe Flacco's an interception machine. He was for the Jets. He was at the end of his career for Baltimore. And he certainly was here. If we didn't have the defense we had, Flacco wouldn't have won any games. I mean, he gave up 2 turnovers a game. Oh, and Badgett got lucky. Who did they play? Who did they play when Badgett won 2 games? You got to look at all of that and take it all into consideration. When you have a situation with the guy Tyson Badgett. Let's look at his stats. Get it here. Tyson Badgett did really good. 3 touchdowns, 6 picks. So I don't know who they played, but this dude's a bum. 3 touchdowns, 6 picks, a 71 rating. He's no good. He's terrible. Get rid of him. I don't want a video. I'm just telling you. I study stats. I spend a lot of time just looking at stats. And Tyson Badgett, this dude sucks. I don't know if I can get his stats up here. I want to see who they played when he played. Who the game. I have to find the games breakdown and look at who Badgett played. But the media they're idiots, okay? The media will talk up a guy just because they need somebody to talk about. And they, just like the Cleveland media, Mr. Krause can attest to this. All we heard from the Cleveland media was how great Joe Flacco was. And Joe Flacco was an average quarterback that played with a great defense that literally tried to throw the games away. And he did his best to throw the games away. Phillies have Harper. I'll take them. I don't know if the Phillies have Harper. Hold on, I'll look. I'll look at the headliners. I don't think they have Harper. Well, yeah, but I mean, to say he beat one good team, they have Schmidt. I think they have Schmidt down here. Oh, I thought they had Mike Schmidt. Yep, Mike Schmidt right there. Yeah, so do you want Philly? Do you want Philly? If you want him, John, I'll put you on him and we'll break it. It's just there's a whole lot. The whole media poisons the earth because they talk a guy up or they talk a guy down. You know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that Justin Fields is a good quarterback. I've seen him play. He's a good quarterback, and well, Poles needs to draft an O line. I mean, the Bears have one of the worst O lines in football. According to Pro Football Focus, the Bears have one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL. So, I mean, I don't know. It's great conversation. No matter what, it's just fun to chop it up and talk sports, man. I enjoy it, and it's great. We can all have differing opinions, and we can have a good time talking about it, and that's great. You know. All right, bats full. You have to look it up. It's either Pro Football Focus or the other one. I have them both. Um, but they rate the Bears offensive line at the way down the list. And it is what it is, you know. Obviously, like I said, Justin Fields had no time to throw. The dude was scrambling and running for his life. Bat number one. Yeah. Yeah. He traded for that dude. Chase Claypool. The Pittsburgh Steelers would just literally give anybody anything to take Claypool at that point. And they gave Pittsburgh a great pick for it. I'm like, are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? That just I didn't even know did Miami keep Claypool or is he gone from Miami now?
Show the bat list.
I will show it. I'm filling in the names because it filled. All right, I will show you guys the ballast. I'm gonna text Aram and Soda and tell them that bat filled. Yeah, but didn't the Dolphins give a crappy draft pickup for him? All right, here's the lower list, guys. This has got the headliners too. Corbin Carroll, Devers, Vlad Jr., Deion Sanders goes to Atlanta. Gunnar Henderson, Jackson Holiday, Juan Soto, Strasburg, Vaughn, Miggy, bunch of names I don't know. Will Clark, Kyle Lewis, Dave Roberts, Dave Winfield, Damon Gruber, Will Myers, Luis Gonzalez, Hojo, Reggie Jackson. Skip some names I don't know. We broke the Dent Torres out of this series. Scott Kingery, Ken Seiko. Let's see some names I recognize here. Rosario, Dual Sign, Gonzano, Torkelson, Mike Schmidt, Andrew Jones, Taylor Trammell, Sandberg, Benintendi, Tucker, Tomei, Billy Williams, Jordan, Eddie Matthews, JD Martinez, Wicks, Pete Rose, Jim Edmonds, Coca-Cola, Soderstrom, Pedro Martinez, Robert, Eno Slaughter, Didi Gregorius, I probably have him, Vlad Jr., Tatis, Sudden Sam McDowell, Will Smith, Hideki Matsui, that's Godzilla, Ian Happ, Veritek, J Rod, or Joe Rod, or Elvis Martinez, we broke him already, Torrey Hunter, Gavin Lux, and Ryan Mountcastle. Yeah, no doubt, Mapletron. All right, let's break this bet. I'm going to text Aaron real quick. That's funny, Skogan. Oh my god. Oh, let me text Aram and Soda. Batfield. Soda. I don't have any money. I gotta get these bat numbers because I don't have them. We have 4 bats. We have 13, 73, 74, and 61. All right. You vote 61. 13, 61, 73, 74. Let's see if you get your vote. Bat 1. I have 4 of these bats. 5 times. It's interesting what's going to happen. The combine is turned into a joke. Hey, how about that? 61. You got your way, Magnet. The combine is turned into a joke. And then you got what guys are doing. They're trying to force their way to certain teams and things like that. All right. Series 9, number 61. But there's so much false information put out anymore. You don't know what to believe, you know? And it's terrible. It really is. And it's sad in a way, but the reporters, they make shit up. Oh. Well, guys, I'd be glad we closed this. Ronald Acuna. He's one of the headliners. That's a headliner bat. Ronald Acuna. Beckett started? What's that? Acuna? Hey, you got to come sing the sign. Oh, no, that song is that Darren Fine song, not the John Chopic. John C. Nice job. Nice job, fellas. We got the bat closed and pulled a headliner. It's been a headliner kind of night. Nice one, Mr. John C. All right, let's get this last helmet closed. Let's do it. It's almost like the combine has turned into nothing more than a smokescreen. You know, guys just trying. I don't get it. I mean, I used to watch the combine on TV. I don't watch the combine on TV no more. Let's get 10 closed. Let's call it. Let's make it a nice round 10 lids tonight, fellas. But the media poisons the grounds we walk on with false stories and narratives. They put their spin on things, you know, and it's like you almost gotta dig deeper than the media to sort things out yourself, because the media will sit here and tell you that I mean, listen, Scott Krause, Mike Widows, you guys can attest this. The Cleveland media made Joe Flacco sound like Tom Brady. Yet the dude turned the ball over 2 times a game and literally cost us the Rams game and the playoff game because he just started throwing the ball. We were in both games and he just started throwing it to the wrong team. And I was glad for him to come in and be a decent backup, But the Cleveland media actually had people thinking Joe Flacco is better than Deshaun Watson. It's so funny. I couldn't believe what I was hearing on the radio and all. It just, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Yeah, I mean, he's a good backup. And he's a good human being. Joe Flacco is a really good human being. But he is not a top 32 quarterback in the NFL. You know? And it's like, the media just has to, they just needed to stop. They just needed to stop. It was so bad. We just heard about how great Joe Flacco was. And I'm like, are you guys watching the fucking games? Well, no, Deshaun is going to be fine. Deshaun is going to be fine. He showed that the Titans game, the Ravens game, he was coming around. And I really like the changes we made at OC. I think Deshaun is going to be just fine. He was trying to play hurt. We all know what happened when Baker tried that. You know, you can't play hurt as a quarterback because you don't throw the ball how you should throw the ball because you can't. You know, you can't. If you're an athlete and you're injured, you're a quarterback and you have a shoulder injury, you're going to not have the steam that you're used to having on the throw, which means you're going to get picked. You're not going to have the velocity, the ball angle's going to. So many things change. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. That's exactly what Flacco, a good backup. Oh yeah, Russ. I wouldn't mind having Flacco as a backup. I really wouldn't. I think the team rallied around him. I think he was a positive influence on the team. But you know, the Cleveland media is saying, "Oh, David Njoku's better because of Joe Flacco." No, David Njoku's better because he almost killed himself, and he became a different player because he woke up to life. Njoku, his change from going from a under uh, what's the word I'm looking for? He did not play up to his talent level, and once he burned his face and got in literally seen death in the eyes, he changed his life, and he became one of the better tight ends in the league. You know, it wasn't David Njoku's better because of Joe Flacco. It's better because David Njoku said, "I'm not dedicated to football, and I need to be." Oh yeah, Russ Wilson. Where do you guys think Russ ends up? Denver's paying him, so he can go somewhere literally, and some team it's almost free. You know, I love talking football, and I like opinions. You know, I like everybody's got their own thoughts, and that's valuable. Um, well, I think they're good. I use this site. I'm not a big fan of Spotrac, but I use this. I use Over the Cap, and the Broncos are 16 mil, but you can do the cap right here, like so. Russell's still on there. If you go to cap space, I can't remember how to do this, and hit calculator, and so they're gonna cut Russell Wilson with a post June break. So that's not going to help them this year. But they got they could restructure Bowles. They could cut Bowles actually. If they cut Bowles, all they got to do is cut Garrett Bowles and one other guy, and I think Bowles is gone. So you know that. So I mean that's not a problem right there. They're only 354,000 over the cap. They could restructure one guy and make that up. So I would imagine Russell Wilson, that's going to be a post cut, and Garrett Bowles is going to get cut. That is my prediction. That's my prediction. Well, they do need to find draft cap money, but it's so easy to restructure. You know, if you go into the they have a thing in here to it's restructures. Here, restructure potential. Denver's right here. So Denver could get, with simple restructures, could get way under the cap. So if you follow this, oh, you guys can't see it. If you follow this line across here, Denver's right here. They're 20 million over. Just with simple restructures, they could save 48 million. They would be 28 under the cap with just simple restructures. So this is the page you go to. So go to over the cap and then go to restructure, over the cap backslash restructure, and then it tells you the team, and then there's two blocks: possible cap space with simple restructures or with maximum restructures. So they won't have a problem. No, they're going to take a post. They're going to cut him post June 1st. They told him already. They're going to cut him post June 1st. So when they do that, let me move this where you can see it. So they're going to cut him here, cut post June 1st. So the cap's going to get split with 2 years. So they're going to take the cut over 2 years. And the cap hit is going to be 35 million this year and 53 next year, I think it was. But that's, if you go on this website, you can go in and actually do all the contract stuff. If they cut them right now, that really fucks them, you know. But that's, you can even extend, renegotiate, whatever you want to do. Cut, you can do trades, and it'll tell you over here, and it'll move the cap number up here too. So it's a really cool website. So this site I go to because it gives you all that algorithms. And they give you the this you go to contract, is it contracts or one of them here? Hold on. Anyway, you go to simple and it tells you. It's so easy for keys. Yeah, they're releasing it March 13th, but they're designating it a post June 1st release so they can spread it over 2 seasons. So they have to wait for the first day of the league year, and then they can designate it a post June 1st. So that means he isn't actually cut till June 1st, but for all intensive purposes, the guarantees and all that are done. And so they split it over 2 years. That's why they have to wait till March 13th, because that's the first day of the new league year. You got free agency rankings up in here. Oh. Can't get it yet. Yeah, well, they're gonna. The reason they did Watson's contract with fully guaranteed is they can just move the cap through avoidable years and split it up. So Watson's gonna get restructured this year again. He'll probably get restructured every year he's here, and they're just gonna keep moving that cap forward and forward. The cap goes up every year, so it's literally no big deal. The Browns will have $60-some million in salary cap space with simple restructures. And Watson is a big reason for that. That contract is perfect for the team. Of course, the media don't tell you that. They just want to tell you the numbers and act like it's a big deal. But they add voidable years in every year, and it doesn't hurt them because it's a fully guaranteed contract. So none of it expedites. So like right now, Deshaun is right here. So you can see right here, they've already added a voidable year. I don't know if I can get that up on the screen. Right here, voidable year. And that pushes it forward. So they'll add more voidable years, and it's just going to keep. Look, his cap number, it's only $9 million. That year, 19, it's 63 right now. But look, it's only 8 here. So they're going to drop this down and move it to there. It's just kicking the can. It's just easy to do it when it's a guaranteed contract, but the media won't tell you that. No, because it's automatic. All those escalators are automatic. And it doesn't matter. That's the magic of the guaranteed money. He's getting it no matter what. And it's better to get it down the road because it's smaller payments, less taxes, just better for him. So he will restructure because he loses no money. He actually saves money by restructuring. That's why all these teams are adding these voidable years. Pat Mahomes has voidable years. They all have it now. Josh Allen, voidable years. It's just a way that they can manipulate the cap in the league. There's nothing the league can do about it. I think Mahomes has, I'll tell you how many voidable years he has right now. Here. Pat Mahomes, voidable years. Look at them all down here. You know? And it's just what they do. It's all the teams are going to do it. So Watson's contract is very team friendly. Being fully guaranteed, if they restructure, they don't get a cap escalation where the money gets all moved to 1 year. It's even because it's guaranteed. The reason the other owners were pissed off about that contract is because when you guarantee a contract, you have to put the money in escrow. And teams don't like to put that kind of money in escrow. They want to spend their money how they want. So Jimmy Haslam doesn't care. He's a billionaire. I spend a lot of time on this stuff. And that's just another thing the media don't put out there. They want to talk about all these numbers. One of the worst website out there is I go on it all the time, but it's so much drama. Is Mike Florio in Pro Football Talk? That dude is a shit stirrer. He likes to just stir up drama, and tell his little stories. I mean, I was reading some stories on there today, and I'm like, dude, this guy just needs to stop. Right. That's why the owners don't want to give guaranteed money out because they want to be able to use their money how they want. And if you give a guaranteed contract out, that money goes escrow. You can't touch it. You can't make no money off of it. And that's that. So that's why it works. Well, I mean, that's the truth, Scott, right there. That's the truth. You're going to see more. You're going to see more of that. You're going to see teams that have a franchise quarterback are going to draft somebody every few years and then try to develop them. And if they pan out, they can move on from the guy they got. And they got a team friendly contract. I think you're going to see more of the stuff like Brock Purdy and things like that. Teams are going to take a chance at a guy way down in the draft. And if it looks like he's going to pan out, they can cut the diva and stick that guy in as a starter. Oh yeah, Kirk Cousins. But it's interesting. I read it all. I look at it. I go to a lot of different websites, read a lot of different things, try to educate myself on it. And to me, it's really super interesting stuff. So I don't know what Minnesota's doing. They cut Madison. It doesn't sound like Cousins is coming back. Um, here's the latest on Kirk Cousins. Cousins goes to Atlanta. That's one less place for Justin Fields. We're getting very credible indications that Cousins seriously considered moving his family to Atlanta, which would mean obviously that he'd be signing with the Falcons. So there you have it. That story came out at 7:24 tonight. So that kills a potential trade destination for Justin Fields. And listen, they're not cutting Justin Fields. They're going to get something for him. I don't think Justin Fields is going nowhere. They could do that, but I don't think they're going to pass up on 3 first-round draft picks. And I don't think Caleb Williams would sign a contract. He would hold out. He's not. Caleb Williams is a diva. He's a head case. The guy's got a lot of mental problems. I'm tell you right now. I've listened to him. I've watched him play. Um, I wouldn't touch Caleb Williams on my team at all. I mean, my God, they put the backup in the bowl game. He threw 5 touchdown passes. You know, I mean, that backup played better. Yeah, that's plausible, Scott. But Caleb Williams is just that dude is just a. He already thinks he's the best quarterback in the NFL. He does. I'm telling you right now, he does. He thinks he's the best. Come on, fellas, let's fill this last one and call it a night. 10 helmets. I don't know what Pittsburgh's going to do. I really don't. Um, do they give Pickett another year? I think Washington has to draft a quarterback, even though I did read somewhere that they weren't planning on drafting a quarterback. But then I read another story where they were their quarterback's on the trade block. I I tell you what, a lot of smoke screens right now. So we'll see how it pans out. And Belichick doesn't have a job. That is surprising. I figured somebody would grab Belichick. I thought Atlanta. I thought Atlanta was going to grab him. But part of me thinks maybe they didn't because they don't like his way of things, and I don't know if his way of things works in the NFL anymore. You know, that's the only one. That's the only reason that I think a team wouldn't have grabbed him up. You know, but you never know. I mean, listen, 24 hours ago, Mike Evans was leaving Tampa Bay, wasn't going to be there no more. He was done, and blah blah blah. You know, and sure enough, he signed a contract today, and he didn't even sign for as much as he was. A lot of places thought he was going to get. I mean, um, I think he signed a team friendly deal. He got paid, but yeah, but there were people that thought he was going to get more than that. Now I read it on the interwebs that Baker Mayfield was his contract with Tampa Bay, with negotiating a contract with Tampa Bay, was contingent on Mike Evans coming back. Like Baker basically said, listen, you know, he wants to sign a three-year deal, $75 million, but you got to sign Mike Evans, which is a smart move by Baker Mayfield if he insisted on that. We'll see if he signs. I think Baker at three at 25 per is not a bad deal. Of course I like Baker, you know. So I think, if you see Baker sign and they brought Evans back, and I think Tampa Bay can make a couple year run, they can draft a quarterback or whatever. But well, Baker made a mistake because Baker he had too much pride. Baker got humbled in Carolina in the Rams. Baker got humbled, and he needed that. I like Baker Mayfield a lot, but he pushed himself out of Cleveland because he was too mouthy. He thought he was a second coming already, and now he's humbled. Now he's a different quarterback. I don't know. Cousins' age, teams gonna throw some money at him for sure. I don't know if they got a valuation. I think the best thing to happen for Baker Mayfield is to get humbled and to go to um, Carolina and basically bomb out and stink the place up. And he had one good game for the Rams, and that was it. So, I mean, the truth of the matter is, um, his career was hanging by a string. He signed in Tampa Bay because nobody else was really pursuing him. And he played pretty good on a really good team. They have good receivers and a good old line down there. And their running game could be better. But now he's humbled. I hope he does well. I have a lot of his rookie cards. So I hope Baker provides value. But it's we'll see. Like I said, there's a Bears just made a trade. And you guys know the give out. Yeah, I think the Heisman is a joke. Bears agreed to acquire. Looky here. Looky here. Bears. This is breaking. Just happened tonight at 8:15 p.m. The Bears have acquired an offensive lineman. The trade cannot become official till the new year league begins Wednesday, March 13th, and he has to pass a physical. So there you have it. They're already shoring up their worst part of their team, the offensive line. So that tells me, making trades like that, I think they're going to ride with Fields. I really do. They know their weak points and they're addressing them. Yeah, that whole Bush Heisman stuff is kind of a joke. Yeah, I tell you what, Diggs, he's kind of a diva, man. I wouldn't want Diggs on my team. I think Diggs hurts Josh Allen. Yeah, I agree with that, Magnet. I think if they had fired their coach, then Fields would be gone because a new coach would bring in his guy and they could justify it. But the reason they didn't fire their coach and now they're shoring up their weak spots, I think, is because they're gonna make a trade on that first round pick and give Justin Fields one more year. And listen, they've stockpiled so many picks. If they need to trade up next year and get a quarterback, they'll be able to. And they still might get a quarterback. They might draft a quarterback this year. You know, who knows? They might draft one in the middle rounds and then give Justin Fields one more year to play and see how he goes. You know, I'm gonna have to spend. Listen, I listen. That's a smarter move, Magnet. Trade down 4 or 5 picks, grab Penix. You know, get those extra picks. See what Fields can do. If he fails, then you got a guy in the back that's cheaper. Yeah, I just don't think that Caleb Williams would sign a contract if Fields is still there. I think that Caleb Williams is going to want to be a day one starter, and his diva attitude will shine through. And I just don't think Caleb would back up Fields at all. So I think they either have to trade Fields or trade the pick. If you could trade the pick for 3 first rounders, grab Penix in the second round, give Fields a shot, and then put Penix on the bench, win-win situation. And then next year, if Fields fails, then they got Penix. That would be an ideal solution right there. Chicago should jump. If they could make that happen, that's genius. Then they can laugh when Fields becomes the next Bryce Young quarterback who thought he was better than he was. What do you guys think about J.J. McCarthy? You're saying he's up the draft charts. He certainly played good in Michigan. He played a great defense against Ohio State, and he played well. Yeah, I agree, Jimmy. If they do that, they're going to get all them first round draft picks. If they need to draft up next year to get another quarterback, they can because they're going to have the capital to do it. You know, and there's so many red flags with Caleb Williams. You know, if it was a draft with a better blue chip number one for sure stud, different story. But I think Caleb Williams is. Where's Mason Rudolph going, Scott's? What's your thoughts? Who's going to be your quarterback next year? Yeah, there's a good name. I wish we could talk. I wish you guys could literally talk and we could have a talk show. That'd be fun. We broke some liners tonight, but I replenished them. You think Mason's going to re-sign in Pittsburgh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look at them studs that came out tonight. Marino, Herbie, DK Moss, Eddie George, Urlacher Flex, Tomlinson, Drew Brees, Megatron Fade. And there's plenty more. I will replenish these. I'll give you guys a full list. How many fit this list? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 25 helmets fill this list. This is a third of the series. All right. And we broke all them studs and we got all these studs left. You think Mason's coming back, huh? I'll tell you what, he matured. He played pretty good last year. You're not a Pickett guy? I didn't think Pickett was going to be any good coming out of college. It just seems like some dissension in the room there with Pittsburgh. It's like their wide receiver room is I don't know what to make of that. Deontay and Pickens is a stud, but I think Pickens is well on his way to being a huge diva. The Pickens in this series is sick. Chrome Flex is so nice, but I don't like his attitude. You know, Craze Man, Philly and Indy. Thank you, Craze Man. You need a hit tonight. Let's get one more done, fellas. One more. Call it a night. That's a good point of view, Scott. I think Zach Wilson needs what Baker needed. He needs to be humbled. He came into the league so full of himself, so cocky and so arrogant. And I mean that's how Baker was. And look at what humbling did. And maybe Zach Wilson needs that. Maybe Zach Wilson needs to be bitch slapped by one of his MILFs and wake up. Oh, I know. Well, Pittsburgh's track record of developing players is pretty good, so you got to think they draft a quarterback. He's going to end up being pretty good. Zach Wilson probably get cut, right, Crazy Man? I think Zach Wilson will probably get. I don't think there's any trade market for him. Yeah. You know, well, Love is pretty good. I think he's going to pan out. I think Justin, we got two. I'm doing the last one. Amory just announced it. That means it's going to be a good one. Amory says I got to do the last one. So fill this baby so I can crack a stud. I don't know if Zach Wilson's got anything in here. Any news? Sometimes they get news, and it'll be on the site. Oh, honestly, somebody should take a flyer on Zach Wilson because he's only got an $11 million cap number, and it's the last year of his contract. So, I mean, some teams should. It makes perfect sense for a team to take a flyer on Zach Wilson. Check it out. Last year of his contract, and that is a good contract that will come off the books. No Zach Wilson in this series. I have a Zach Wilson BYU helmet here, but it's not in the series. But anyway, it would be smart to a team to take a flyer on him for that. Maybe he wakes up and grows up, turns into something. We got 2 to close. Let's close this. We got to get to 10 on opening night. We got to. We're going to do 20 Wednesday. No, Friday. Magnet, you going to be in Wednesday? Or you going to be out of town? You need someone to take Miami for you. Firewood. Dude, we cracked that bat. It was a headliner. We cracked. Okay. All right. You need to find someone to grab Miami for you. Craze Man's helping. Craze to help. Who's closing it? We'll call it a night after this one, fellas. We'll be back Wednesday, 10 o'clock Eastern. I don't have anything on eBay. I actually don't have any inventory except for 3 bats.
You're opening this one? I'm going to say goodnight to everybody.
Wait, step over there. Step over there.
Why do you have to get me on camera?
Well, step right there. There you go. Turn and wave. Say goodnight. I don't know. He hasn't answered. Go ahead. Say goodnight. Wave.
Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Monday's over.
Henry, don't pull your shirt up. There are people watching.
I was pulling my pants off.
I think he fell asleep because he hasn't replied to my text that it's his pick. Oh, that a filler didn't hit that, did it? No, Magnet. He picked that team.
Who?
Magnet said goodnight.
Oh, good night, Magnet.
Justin G. He went to sleep, I guess.
Oh.
You guys want to do a 4-spot filler?
Oh, I thought you were closed.
Four spot filler. Let's just kill it, guys. 4 spots. Everybody gets a team. Everybody's going to get a live team. Widows 1. Thank you, Mike. Who's taking 2? This will close it and call it a night. We got in a tangent talking sports. We lost a bunch of people. I think people don't fuck all that. Where'd Chris Peterson go? There's Chris. Chris, I am going to make a bet with you. I'm going to say Justin Fields stays with the Bears for 20. And you can have Justin Fields gets traded for 20. $20. Friendly bet. Then we'll have some motivation to watch what happens. Deal. It's a bet. Now we're going to break Justin Fields right now in this break, probably. That's just how it goes. Oh, yeah, that Pure Citrus air freshener spray works. I got it at Home Depot, Scott. Home Depot or odds. That's the true odds. They got it at Home Depot or Lowe's, one or the other. So did I. I wiped a Zach Wilson Jets helmet, a Tyreek Hill Chiefs helmet, and a what was the third one I wiped? Oh, Washington Redskins Darius Geis helmet. That stuff works really good. It's called let me find it. I'll show you a picture of it. Here it is. Home Depot. Where's it at? It's called Orange Citrus. I had it. There it is, right there. That's the stuff. Pure Citrus. I saw it at Home Depot. Yeah, here's why I think he won't get traded. It comes down to compensation. What they can get for the first pick versus what they can get for Justin Fields. I think it's so different that they're going to jump on it. I don't think it has anything to do with anything other than Caleb Williams is a diva and Justin Fields is not the worst quarterback in the league. And I think that the compensation difference is so different that they're going to take the first round picks over what they can get for Fields. If they could get a first round pick for Fields or something like that, then that's a different story. But they're not going to get that. And that's the sole reason I think they're going to trade the pick because of the compensation. And so they're trying to sell up Justin Fields to get more. And if they don't get more, they're going to get the most value they can, and that's picks. No, so it comes down to this. Teams know that Chicago doesn't, especially now, if Atlanta's getting Kirk Cousins, where else is he going to go? Other teams that are knowing to trade for quarterbacks, there's no place for him. So nobody's going to give a first round pick because they can give up no pick and sign Kirk Cousins or one of the other quarterbacks. So the value's not there, you know? Plus a lot of teams, you know, there's 4 or 5 quarterbacks in this draft. A team could say, well, we're just going to draft this guy, you know? So I don't think it's a lack of teams wanting Justin Fields. I think it's just as a whole, the market for trading for quarterbacks is terrible this year. I think any team that traded for him would trade with him with the caveat that they would restructure. Well, I mean, you trade back and get McCarthy or Harrison or something like that. I mean, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. It's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting. 2 fillers to close. I don't know about McCarthy. He played good in big games. He played really good in big games. And I think you can't discount that. I think Paddock is a better athlete, but I think McCarthy is a gamer. And so what do you really want, you know? Well, he did good against some other teams. He did good in the playoffs. I don't like Michigan, obviously. And it hurts my heart to say McCarthy played well in the playoffs, but he did. He was making throws. He was running the offense. He was motivating the team. They really have that many first round picks? Oklahoma Thunder does? Good Lord. Which really, it kind of really sucks because, you know, there's so many perimeters on basketball draft picks because you can only trade so many. And, you know, there's all these like, well, if it's in top 5, you don't get it or whatever. Yeah, they signed Kevin Porter Jr. and then waived him, traded him for 2 picks. Unbelievable. Well, you can only, I don't know, there's some rule about you can only trade first round picks 2 years in a row. But if you're trading other teams' picks, I guess that probably wouldn't matter. Yeah, right. No doubt. Man, Caleb's going to be such a bust. That's so bad news. That dude played shitty in college. What's he going to do in the NFL against good cornerbacks? That is crazy. I did not know that they had amassed that many first round picks. I don't know. We have 2 fillers. Who's taking them? Unbelievable. Oklahoma, they're gonna have the lottery next year. It's just gonna be Oklahoma's gonna have their entire front office stand up there for the lottery picks because they have so many. Magnet to close. Thank you, Mr. Magnet. Last one of the night, fellas. Let's see who's picking. Then the randoms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Magnet, you get to pick. And listen, you get the last pick. So Magnet's picking with spot 4, Chris P, Mike Widows, and then Magnet will pick the randoms. Pick your team. Send away, fellas. Yeah, but listen, Caleb Williams threw all those touchdown passes against shitty teams. The end of the season when they played good teams, he folded up like a wet box on a rainy day. You know, he sucked. They lost every game. And then they go to the bowl game. They put in his backup, and the dude throws 5 touchdown passes. So is that Caleb Williams? Is he the reason they threw all those touchdown passes? Or is it because he had good receivers, or is it because they played an inferior schedule? The bottom line is they did not win with Caleb Williams. They lost several games. And when they lost, he went on the sideline and cried like a little girl. You know, that is not the guy I want leading my football team. He cried to his mom. He threw everybody in front of the bus. That is not the guy I want leading my team. That is not the guy I'm picking with the first overall pick. Caleb Williams turned into a little bitch down the stretch. And then when he didn't play in the bowl game, his backup outplayed him. Best game of USC's season was with the backup quarterback. And that speaks volumes to me. You know, it's not like, well, Caleb is... No, dude, he's a little crybaby. If he don't get his way, he pouts. That's not going to go in the NFL. That is not going to fly. I mean, he threw all those touchdown passes against fucking schools that were terrible. When they played good teams, he did not throw those touchdown passes, and he didn't win games. That's it, and that is attitude. Like his attitude at the combine, he wants to be a fucking, he wants part of ownership. Dude, you ain't played a day in the NFL, and you want to be part owner? Please. I just can't stand people like Caleb Williams. Can't stand him. The last person like that, Jamarcus Russell. Entitled bitch. But I could be wrong. I certainly was not wrong about Bryce Young. And I was 100% right about CJ Stroud. I don't think it's been debunked. I watched it. I watched him on the sideline crying into a towel. I watched the interview when he threw his own players in front of the bus. I mean, I seen the interviews. I mean, you can believe what you want, but I watched the games when he sat there on the sideline pouting, refusing to go shake the other team's hands. That's a bum. No, he didn't say ownership. He didn't say ownership. But he wants he didn't use the word ownership because the NFL doesn't allow it. But he used the term equity. So, you know, yeah, they called it equity because the NFL prohibits ownership. Magnet, you're not. It's not your pick. It's Chris P's pick. You get the last pick. You took the Jets. You took the Jets right here. It's going to be interesting. I just watched him down the stretch, and I was thoroughly unimpressed. He reminded me of a couple quarterbacks that just thought they were the cat's meow. Oh, I didn't know you were kidding. I just think that it's a recipe for disaster. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong before. All right, next pick. Next pick is Mike Widows. Mike Widows. You're gonna get one of them, Magnet. I promise. Whichever one Mike W doesn't want. He's taking a patch. You're getting the Giants, but hey, there's a really nice Saquon Barkley helmet in there, so. It's all good conversation. Nobody knows what's really going to happen until the draft because minds can change, offers can change. There's a lot that goes into it, and you know, there's so many false stories that are floated before the draft. It's crazy. So we don't know what's going to happen. This will be number 10, lid 10. There's more lies coming out now than truths. So I would say form your own thoughts. Don't listen to the media, and go with your gut. Because right now, every agent and his brother is telling lies. $18 JSD. Why? I guess I'm opening this up. Should trade first pick for, yeah. 2 first-round picks for Zach Wilson. What are you talking about? He's worth 2 first-round picks. Twist my arm. All right. No trades. It's gonna be fun and interesting. The draft is always fun. I want to have a draft party. 18. Just so you guys know, these 2 boxes and these 2 boxes are going to get moved. 1 is going to go here, and 2 are going to go down there because I got to clear this calendar off for Anne Marie. She gets angry. There it is, 18. I guess I got to draw a heart on the box, as Anne Marie said. That's so much better than the hearts she draws. What do we got? What do we... Oh! Who's got the brownies? Mr. Crazy Man. One of the finest human beings in the league. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb.
Oh, congrats, Grace.
Nick Chubb. Nice. Lunar. And Chubby. He's running in the pool. Well, I like that idea, Scott. I do. Nice hit, Crazy Man. We'll always take Nick Chubb. Class act on and off the field. 18. Nick Chubb, Lunar, Cleveland goes to 1. Nice one. Nice one. I will put stuff in here, guys. I might throw a... Well, I'll put in Arizona has a ticket. Let's put that right here. So I'll give you guys a ticket to chase, and then I'll come up with 2 more names. Maybe some teams that hit or something. We know Miami, New England. Most of those teams up there, you guys know something's in there for them. So I guess I don't really need to put those teams up there. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But congrats. And great sports chatting with you guys. I love it. Got you, Mr. Widows. I got your text. But I do love debating sports. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I like hearing everybody's opinion. So don't ever feel like you can't put your thoughts out there, because we enjoy talking about it. So, and we'll see. Me and Josh, me and the Magnet have some great conversations regarding sports, and it's just a fun thing. But anyway, so when we reconvene on Wednesday, I will fill these 2 spots with some headliners, and then 2 first rounders for Zach. Hey, I'm gonna rally for that, Crazeman, just for your sake, bro. I hope they hit 2 first rounders for him. I wouldn't mind. I hate seeing guys fail. I really do. But Zach he came in with an attitude like Baker, and it is what it is. But anyway, thank you guys all. 10 helmets on debut night. A bunch of great headliners. Hopefully, I don't know if anybody got snaked tonight and got skunked. I'm sure somebody did. But we're sending some helmets to some collectors for sure. I know the Herbie's going to a home, and a couple other helmets that we hit tonight are going forever homes. Hardman playbook. There is no Mecole Hardman in this series. There's a couple guys. I'll tell you guys the worst helmets in the series. Since you stuck around all night, there's probably a Travon Walker and a Justin Fields, and there's probably, I don't know, maybe Ed Reed or something like that. So, oh, I've seen his signature. It's terrible. It's not terrible. It's like he just prints his name. It's not really a signature. Those are probably the three worst helmets in here, guys. I just told them to you if you're paying attention. Fields, Ed Reed, and Walker for Jacksonville. So there you go. I just gave you the bottom three. That's our secret. Don't tell anybody. Now, anybody can watch it and hear it, so I won't edit it out. But I like to give you guys some of the low-end stuff so you know that the series... I mean, Ed Reed, seriously, that's a pretty good hit. Nah, maybe A.J. Brown. Well, I'm a Browns fan, so I would tell you that Bettis is a bad hit. Sorry, Scott. Sorry. Walker, the number 1 overall draft pick, the one that they should have taken Hutchinson instead of, but nobody listens to me, and they draft who they want to draft. But I gotta say, the last 2 years, I have picked the better guy first. Hutchinson is better than Walker, and C.J. Stroud is better than Bryce Young. But nobody listens to me. They don't pay attention. I offer that advice for free, but it is what it is. Who am I? Right, crazy man. So we'll see you guys all Wednesday. If you need anything, shoot me a message. I don't know if I'm boxing tomorrow or not, but Zach is better than Caleb. Hey, there you go. I don't like Caleb. I don't like him. I don't like his attitude. If the Browns drafted him, I would be pissed off. I don't like him. I don't like anything about the dude, really. Just Henry Ruggs? I don't know. He never really got a chance in Oakland because, do the Raiders still have his rights or did they move on? Henry Ruggs is working for prison for $2.50 an hour. I'm looking it up. I'm going to tell you. They released him? He's out? Here. Ruggs is out for parole August of 2026. He's eligible for credit for time served as part of his work program. That was January 30th of this year. And there he's making $2.50 an hour. This is my favorite. What kind of Corvette did he have? He had a C8 Stingray. Ooh. One of those nice ones. Right. Maybe he'll go to the XFL or whatever they're calling it now. I like the Zonk helmet. Who had that idea? That we should put one just totally crummy helmet in every series. I got a few I could get rid of. The first Zonk would be Zach Wilson. Just not going to tell you guys anymore, but 27. So he could come back and play again. That's not old. He incarcerate me. I got a Henry Ruggs rookie card out of Prism, numbered to 5. One of his most sought after rookie cards at the time. And I didn't sell it. I didn't get rid of it. I'm like, I think he might be good. And then he killed somebody. And so now it's like as valuable as a sheet of toilet paper. In COVID times, though, because it does have some value. But I probably should put it on eBay because I know people buy cards for killers and stuff. I know Aaron Hernandez, there's people that chase his stuff and stuff like that. But 1 or 2 ply. Well, it's 1 ply. No, it's a Prism. It's definitely 2 ply. I don't have very many bad helmets. The Zach Wilson's probably the worst helmet I have. And the other 3 I scrubbed. The Darius Geis Redskins, the Tyreek Hill Chiefs, and the Jets helmet I scrubbed, which was Le'Veon Bell. That's who the Jets was. Those are probably my worst 4 helmets, and 3 of them are scrubbed and going for signings. The Jets, I'm going to get Garrett Wilson and I think Garrett Wilson and Brees Hall. I did scrub the hill. There was a reason I scrubbed the hill, and then I'm like, I was gonna get it painted for somebody as a kind of like a gift, and then that person stabbed me in the back, and so it didn't. I was just gonna have it painted up red, white, and blue. It was really cool, but then they stabbed me in the back, so I'm not just gonna have their company name and stuff put on it, but they never got it because they stabbed me in the back, and you'll have that. Wander Franco bats, yeah. What's gonna happen with that dude? The bad thing is Steven Adams was still putting him in his headliners. I told Cal, I'm like, you guys got to stop. People don't want felons. And she's like, well, he's in. And I'm like, no, he's a felon. They didn't put anything new out today. Put out anything for football. No. No good DA card world stuff out. No dual threat jerseys. No licensed jerseys. I'm watching though. We'll get something good. But anyway, all right, guys. Great conversation as always. Thank you guys for killing opening night as always. We'll be back on Wednesday. Hope to see you all there. If anybody needs anything, send me a text. Good night, everybody.